this next story is pretty devastating. A 16-year-old girl was killed after being shot during a robbery that she helped stage. Naisha Harris Brazel helped a coworker and the coworker's father, Antoine Edwards, stage a robbery at Burger King, where both girls worked. The robbery was almost successful until coworker Derek Ellis, who was not aware of the plan, opened fire against Edwards, and Naisha got caught in the crossfire. Both men, Edwards and Ellis, have been charged with murder. How sad is this story? And that guy's mugshot. Sorry.
You know, I when I immediately read the story, the first thing that came to my mind was play silly games, win silly prizes, right? Mm-hmm. And then you've got her best friend and father saying, I mean, the father saying that his daughter and the young lady that died were in on it. The girl said, this person said, the girl that died's family said that they're lying on her and she was not involved. And, you know, so that left me torn. So here is what I will say. If she was involved, 16 is grown enough to know better, and miss me with the she was just a child. You play silly games, you win silly prizes. If she was not involved, then this is a very unfortunate situation, and I hate that it happened. And either if she was involved or was not involved, I feel bad for the young man that was a felon. Granted, he is not supposed to be carrying a weapon, but we all do things that we're not supposed to be doing sometimes. And depending on where he lived, that weapon probably was necessary. And here it is. He thought that they were being robbed and shot at. And so he shot back at the person that he thought was trying to take their life, trying to protect all of them. And now he's accidentally shot this girl and killed her. And now his life is over. When in all honesty, he was doing the chivalrous thing, in my opinion.
Al, what are your thoughts on this?
What the hell? Are we on the same show? Listen, this whole thing is screwed up. It's a freaking mess. Like everything involved around this Burger King needs to be closed. But let me tell you something. This is what I'm talking about when we talk about this new age of parenting and these new age kids. All right. Just like Kyle Rittenhouse's mother took him across the border to go kill some people, just like Ethan in Michigan and shot up those kids at the school when his mother knew about the guns and stuff. These young parents, how do you get caught up in helping your kid stage a robbery, and what ends up happening is someone ends up dying? That involves a crime. Who does that? Back in the day, even those who in the crack era, like when I was growing up, if parents did stuff like this, they took their kids with them, but they would leave them in the car if they did something bad, or they would leave them at the playground for a little while. They'll leave them at the aunt's house or something. What is going on nowadays that these new age parents and these new age kids are in collaboration with dumb crap like this? And another thing, the young man that shot the girl, how many of us go to Burger King and the man at the register has a gun in his pocket? Now, that ain't even right. And on top of that, the manager hid his gun in the safe of Burger King after he shot and killed the girl that worked there. This whole thing needs to be just like exposed. They need to shut that Burger King down, and all these kids and families need to, and parents need to get their lives together. This is ridiculous.
The staging a robbery, first of all, what are you doing nowadays with all the guns that are out there? It's nonsense. I agree that it is a hot ass mess. I don't know if they need to shut the Burger King down, but they need to restaff and get a whole new management team, a whole new team of people in there. And you know what, Q, kind of goes back to your comment a few weeks ago, and I know people got mad. Throw everybody under 30. I mean,
throw them away.
We just keep seeing, and
but you know what?
The parents.
Now, to answer your question, how many Burger Kings that you go to where somebody has a gun in their pocket? I can speak from where I am, Miami, probably a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the phone with you sometimes at 1:30 and 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm going through the drive-through at Wendy's and so on and so forth. I don't think it's far-fetched for you to be at a job where you have a register and somebody have a gun.
I can't imagine that in a Burger King cash register that there's more than $250 in that register.
I
If
agree.
$250 equates the life of a minor, then so be it. No one needs to carry a gun to protect $250.
The same can be said for every damn convenience store. And I don't think it's about protecting the register. I think it's about protecting yourself. I mean, if that's the case, then why do people carry guns anywhere they damn go? That argument can be made for people carrying guns, period.
Okay, so what I'm understanding you saying, and we don't have to spend time with this, is that the reason why they're carrying a gun at a register is because they're afraid that they're going to be robbed, right? Or are they
possibly? At Burger King, it's a low wage job. You probably in the hood. You see the type of shit that's going on at it. Somebody was shooting at them in the Burger King. It's probably necessary.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. I live in Texas where everyone has a gun. You don't even need it. You need nothing to get a gun in Texas. Everyone here has a gun. And when I go by certain places in certain areas and I see like a convenience store worker by herself working in a store at like 3:00 in the morning, I do wonder about them. Like what kind of security is there or do they fear for their safety? And yeah, $250 out seems like nuts for someone to risk their lives. But we in a weird place now. Well, I won't even say now. People are doing snatching purses that can't have more than a few dollars.
I understand. If I'm gonna let anybody know, if y'all see me working at a Burger King and you want to rob me for the $250, you don't need to bring a gun. You can just say, "This is a stick up. I'm gonna open the register and I'm gonna give you the money." It's not worth all this. It's not worth me being a felon and carrying a gun now, knowing that I'm going to jail for murder. I'm going to go to jail for having a gun when I'm on probation. Like it's just multiplying the issues, which are not necessary.
But Al, you are comfortable.
If you're going to rob me, you can have the money. I'm not going to protect the money. You can have it.
I agree with you. But Al, you're also in a good place financially. You have sense. People that are going to rob a Burger King, they're not in a good place. They probably don't have sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we are not. We trying to get on boats next weekend. They trying to get their next hit, or whatever. So I guess it's just two different worlds. You know what I mean? And luckily, we're not a part of that.
Working the drive-through. If you try to rob me, I'm giving you the money. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna give you the money. I'm gonna give you the money. Sorry, you ain't got to pull a gun on me. You just say this is a stick up. I'll give you the money.
People are robbing folks for less, though. All right, we gotta take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Funky, what's up with your people in Florida? Because we got another Florida story. Of course, y'all stay in the news. We'll be right back with more GIF after this.